What the? Hey! Sir, can you give me 3 things that every person should know?
Sure. The earth is flat. Most American car horns honk at the key of F. And how to be as safe as possible in the lab.
Alright, what is the first thing you recommend in being safe in a lab?
Well, first thing I would recommend is to dress properly. And to do that, you would... Oh my. Who is that? That dude over there is the perfect example of how to dress in the lab. Why, thank you, kind sir. I dress like this, about everybody knows how to dress in a lab.
Oh boy, I can't wait to start this lab!
First safety tip I have for you cool kids is to always wear safety goggles and, if possible, a lab apron. Because if something spills on you, they're going to protect you. You kind of need your eyes for labs, too. So, wear your safety goggles. Be cool. Next safety tip I have for you kids is to wear shoes and not open-toed shoes, because those are, you might as well be barefoot. Wear, like, completely cover the foot shoes. Do not be wearing flip-flops, or as they say in Spanish, chanclas. As you can see, I'm wearing my sweet Nikes. They cover my whole feet, so I don't have to worry about my feet getting burned or getting messed up by some wacky chemicals. Be safe, kids. Ladies with long hair and dudes with long hair, make sure to pull your hair back and tie it up. And always make sure to roll up your sleeves, because, well, it could catch on fire and wouldn't be good for you. Make sure to do that, cool kids. And finally, kids, little tip I have for you. Not much with dressing, but just know where stuff is. If you're hurt, you need to know where the safety equipment is. If your friend Ralph over here is on fire, you gotta go get the fire blanket, or you gotta take him to the shower. So make sure you know where things like the shower are, the eye wash, the fire blanket, fire extinguisher, etc. are. Kids, you're ready to be cool in the lab.
To start, what do you recommend doing in the lab?
To start, I would say only conduct assigned experiments that the teacher has given you. Don't be trying to do some silly stuff in the lab, because that could result in very, very dangerous reactions. Next, don't chew gum, don't eat your peanut butter, and don't drink that Mountain Dew in the lab. Just don't. It can become contaminated with other chemicals, or it can contaminate the chemicals that you're working with, and it can affect the lab. So, I know it's very tempting to be eating that peanut butter. Trust me, I'm a big peanut butter fan myself. Keep it out of the lab. Enjoy it after the lab, like a little pat on the back. I just completed a lab. And make sure to wash your hands after every lab, so that when you go home to your peanut butter, you can enjoy it with peace of mind. Because nothing's worse than hands covered with sodium chloride. It's gonna make that peanut butter very salty. Very salty.
What tips do you have when you're in a lab?
There are a couple of things that I would recommend you doing. One of them is never leave a lighter unattended, because that would be bad, very bad. Use a hot plate when you're dealing with flammable liquids. Never use an open flame for those. Do not try and eat any of the chemicals. Whenever you're hurt, you tell someone, right? Whenever you get hurt in the lab, you always tell your teacher, no matter how minor it is.
So, what other tips do you have for lab safety?
Well, start, I would say make sure everything's organized and up and running. So, don't use chipped glassware or broken glassware. And make sure your area is nice and clean. A tidy work area is always better. Like, you don't want that peanut butter smeared all over your work surface, do you? Oh boy, kids, I just taught you about lab safety, how to dress in the lab, and I'm about to start my own lab. Oh boy, I'm excited. Wait, what's the, dang it. I got peanut butter all over my lab. Because then all your stuff's gonna have peanut butter all over it while you're working. So if there's peanut butter all over your stuff, clean it before you work on your lab.
Ooh, I can't wait to start my lab!
Stop right there. This is the lab police. You better be organized when you do your lab, and it better be in a clean place. This is a porta potty. What do you think you're doing? I mean, sanitizer, that helps, but goodness me, it's disgusting. Yeah, just go to a proper lab.
Thank you for teaching me all about lab safety.
Please, just let me go back to bed.